2 Division, UDX 483 standing by.
Got out there 483, you copy South Carolina 42.
42, I do copy you. You're the only thing I copy, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Man, it's pretty quiet here at the moment. What's your GTH here, your location?
I'm just right outside of Summerville, South Carolina, QSL.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're neighbors here. I'm in West Ashley.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I've been all over. I went to Triple Nickel. I went to a few hiding spots. I even checked to see if there's anything FM down on 26805. It has nothing.
Yeah, bands are pretty quiet here. Probably maybe a little bit later this afternoon. I know it was pretty happening here yesterday after dinner.
Yeah, I turned mine on just in time to hear New Zealand coming in like a neighbor, and ran in, grabbed the camera, got everything set up, and I could still hear him, but he couldn't hear me.
Yeah, Roger. What's you running there for equipment on your side?
I got an Anytone Quad 5 Plus, Delta M2 microphone, about 180 average wattage. Mako V58 right now on a temporary pole, sitting at about 22 feet. Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, it sounds like you got a nice station there. Yeah, I'm also running the Anytone Quad 5. Just running it barefoot, about 60, 70 watts to a zero vertical antenna, only up about 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, I tell you, it works. I don't know if it's a hot spot in my yard or whatever, but this is where I've set all my temporaries up, which is only about 6 feet over from where I have my tower normally standing. But everything I put here works well. When I first got back into it, I started out in the same place using a Frank antenna made from a high gain CLR2 in the base of a Mako V5000, a couple of dead antennas recreating one, and shoot, I only had it at about 12 feet, and I talked all over the US. Of course, that was AM. That's before I had a decent sideband rig, and then I got this. You're running the Anytone N2, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I've got the Quad 5 Plus. It's like the Superstar CRT 6900s, the old blackface radio. Looks a lot like the old DX88s, except for it has a really decent, actually a huge frequency display on it.
Yeah, okay, real good. Well, I'm not really familiar with all the other models you had just mentioned. I'm just getting back into TV again. I'm a ham radio operator, and I just picked this up, this little radio, got it off Amazon for cheap. Just decided to, get on 11 meters again, so I'm not real familiar with all the other radios that are out there. I do have a Yaesu, an old vintage Yaesu FT101E that I use also from time to time here on 11 meters. I run that through a Meritron AL80B, which kicks out about 800 watts. And a 2-element X-beam up about 30 feet in the air.
Roger on that. Well, that'll get the job done for sure. But yeah, the Anytone's a good little radio. I mean, you can't beat it for the price. I mean, I think they're kind of like the Hyundais. They started out as, maybe not, but I mean, the audio out of them is beautiful. I get nothing but praise over this radio. But yeah, what I normally have is like I said, my Frank antenna, which is the CLR2 mast on the Mako V5000 base, sitting up at about 40 feet, and I've got a Serio 4-element flat side that I use at about 28 feet. So that's what I'm normally running, and hopefully I'll have that back up in the air here real soon. But yeah, I just got back into radios about 2 years ago. I was on in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it got to be, unless you were on the free band, you weren't talking around here. It was all hash and trash and bleed over and everything else, and things have gotten somewhat better anyway. Actually, they've gotten a lot better. But UDX-483, that's my call sign. It's also my YouTube channel if you care to go out there and take a look at that. Operator on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. And if you listen to any of my videos, you'll hear I'm about 30 miles west of the edge of America, just outside of Charleston there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Steve. Well, the name on this end is Russ, Radio Uniform Sugar Sugar. And we're just off Highway 61 here in West Ashley, down around where all the plantations are. Yeah, I wish I could put up a tower, but I live in an HOA. As long as it can't be seen from the front street, the antenna, then everything's fine. I actually painted the vertical flat black to keep it kind of in kind of a low contrast area, so they won't be as noticeable with the trees in the backyard. And so far, so good. So, all right, Steve. Well, listen, I'll let you get going here. I was just doing across the band. Wanted to see what was happening here, and thanks for coming back to the call here, Steve. I will wish you 73, and good DX to you. This is Sugar Charlie, or South Carolina 42, saying good afternoon, enjoy the weekend.
Roger, Russ. Well, the pleasure is all mine. Definitely good to meet you. Look forward to talking to you again. There's not a lot of locals here on sideband, if you haven't figured that out. There's a guy over in Allendale, his name is Jed, UDX-183. We're part of the same club. It's a club out of Utah. There's a guy, 832, in Ladson. He does a little bit, but for the most part, yeah, that's about it for around here in this area. But like to get some more out there. Beans your ham, Sugar Charlie 42. You on Cluster DX by chance?
Negative. The only thing I use my PC for is FC8.
Roger on that. Alright, well, good deal. Like I said, it's definitely good to talk to you. Get a chance, go out there and check out my channel, and like I said, look forward to talking to you again. Until next time, 73s, 51s, and a quick, my friend.
Okay, Roger, Stevie, I was just going to make a comment here, a final comment. I think you're the first person I've contacted here locally on sideband, or even AM, for that matter. You're my first local contact, so you haven't heard too many other folks, but I'll keep my ear out for them. All right, well, you have a great day. My wife and I were getting ready to go out for dinner, or for supper. Long time of day. Going out for breakfast today and do some grocery shopping. So I'll check in here a little bit later on to see if the band starts picking up. 73s from SC42.
Roger, Russ. Another YouTube channel does a Saturday night live show every Saturday night, roughly around 8 o'clock p.m. is 21SC, just like yours, 21SC, and it's got just about every local AM operator, plus me, and like I said, UDX-183 Jed out of Allendale, and a few other people that hide in there that you'll never hear. Care to take a look at that? I'll be in the chat. Good to talk to you. Good to meet you, and we'll do it again. SC42, UDX-483, we're standing by.
Okay, 73s, and have a great day again.